Get informed at contentdelaware.org.
Escalation of standards is going on throughout our entire society. The demands of colleges for people entering, they want those kids at a higher standard because those graduates of their universities are going out and competing on a higher level. So they want children showing up, people showing up at college that have got a first-class high school education, prepared to enter either the workforce or, in this case, enter college, prepared and ready to do college-level work.
Where you and I and people in my peer group competed with the people in his or her city or state, even nation, our children are now having to compete internationally. So we want to make sure that we are preparing them to be internationally competitive.
There are really three areas that we're concerned about and why we're so deeply involved in the Race to the Top activities. One is, of course, we want higher quality students. Students who are prepared, students who are ready for the rigors of a world-class education. And not every student is, because once they start here, things move very quickly. And so we want to make sure that they're ready. Secondly, we want to make sure that the students get placed well. We not only worry about the students while they're here for the 4 years and the education they get, but also that we can help them launch into the careers or the graduate programs that they want to go to. So the better prepared they are coming in, the better we can prepare them for that next phase of life. And the third is we want successful alumni, right? We want alumni who have great careers in whatever they choose to do, and so that they can come back and mentor that next generation and keep this positive cycle going of generation passing the university on to an even stronger class. That's why we want to see the whole group lifted with better and better test scores, better preparation.
Wherever you are at whatever level, we want to raise that rigor. And we have such a wide range here, it's a challenge. For example, we have a program called Avid, where that takes the middle of the road student that most people kind of say would fall between the crack, and we're challenging them to take AP classes. We're taking our AP students who are now in our IB program, which is our International Baccalaureate program, and that is undoubtedly the highest rigor of any program you can take at the high school level in the world, not in our country, but in the world. So when you add that, so we're setting the bar and we're saying, here's the bar, but we're going to raise it up a little bit, and we're trying to challenge our students at all levels to be better than where they think they need to be, and that the minimal is not good enough anymore.
The mission of the Vocational Technical School District is one that we talk about careers and college. It used to be that our job was for students who are not going to college, but in this day and age, the technical requirements in this global world that we live in, this global economy, requires careers and college. If you are a student in electrical trades, to get into a union, you're required to do the equivalent of Algebra 2. So when we talk about college and careers, we're talking at a high level of proficiency in math, using electrical trades as an example. So we know that we have to, our students have to meet these same high standards to be successful.
Companies that we're targeting to come into Delaware are high-tech companies. They're going to need a higher level accomplishment of students in order for them to be successful in these companies. And as I've mentioned many times, we don't want them to go out of state to find employees to come into these companies. There's about 900 people that are going to be involved with Bloom Industries when they come in here, and they're getting very close to starting to put the footings in the ground. The same thing with Fisker. You need a higher qualified student because the jobs are so much more complicated.
When you start comparing the U.S. economy to the economies around the world in this global economy of who we're competing against and what the next level of competition for America is going to be, that next level is creative, innovative thinking and letting students begin to learn to ask questions.
Across the country, just not here in Mount Pleasant, I think all teachers do a fairly good job of teaching what you will know, but what are you going to be able to do has been the shift for us. we know that you can regurgitate things. That's not what we want you. We want you to be able to take what you know and be able to do something with it. So we're asking our teachers to have more interactive classrooms. I tell our teachers their hardest work should be planning the lesson. Once it's time to administer the lesson, they should be facilitators and the students should be doing more.
That's what we're really trying to bring to Delaware, is an environment through these school models where kids are opened up to what the world is and understanding that they need to be participating in that world by asking why and being curious and becoming critical thinkers.